You may be wondering what to expect when you arrive at Parliament House, or how a public hearing is conducted. Let's take a look. Enter Parliament House through the security gate on Macquarie Street. All visitors must go through security screening. There are 2 staircases leading into Parliament. The first leads to the Legislative Assembly, the second to the Legislative Council. Ask the staff at the Legislative Assembly front desk and they will show you where to go. Now, let's take a look at public hearing room setups so you know what to expect. 3 rooms at Parliament House are used for public hearings: the Macquarie Room, the Jubilee Room, and the Preston Stanley Room. Each of the rooms are set up with seating for committee members, committee staff, the public, the Hansard reporter, and you. Introduce yourself to the committee staff. They will tell you where to sit and when it's your turn to give evidence. If you have any questions, let them know. The chair will ask you to take an oath, sworn on a holy book, or make an affirmation, a non-religious statement, to tell the truth and give evidence that is accurate to the best of your knowledge. They will ask you to state your name and also say if you're appearing for an organisation. If you'd like to swear on a holy book other than the Bible, tell the committee manager before the hearing. The chair will ask if you want to make an opening statement of no more than 2 to 3 minutes. It should focus on key points you will raise without repeating your submission, which the committee will have read. You don't have to make a statement and can start answering the committee's questions. The chair and committee members want your insight and perspectives. They will ask you questions about your submission, your opening statement, your opinion, and other submissions or witnesses' evidence or related topics. You can give information that supports your view and deserves attention. You can ask to give your evidence in private, but the decision is ultimately the committee's to make. If you have any concerns about a question you've been asked, you can raise this with the committee. You can simply advise the committee that you don't know the answer. Alternatively, if you don't have details to hand, you may ask the committee if you can take the question on notice, which means you can give your answer in writing after the public hearing. The committee manager will follow up with you about submitting your answer. Your written answer will usually be published on the committee's webpage. The chair will ask if you are willing to give written answers to further questions the committee may send you after the hearing. Your answers will usually be published on the committee's webpage. A written transcript of the public hearing, including your evidence, will usually be published on the committee's webpage, unless the committee decides otherwise. The public hearing will usually be live-streamed online on the Parliament's website. Members of the public are usually allowed to attend public hearings as spectators, but not as participants. Witnesses to committees are protected by parliamentary privilege. This means that your evidence cannot be used in legal proceedings against you. However, the protection for the information you give to the committee applies while you are giving evidence and while you are making a submission. Things you say outside of the hearing room after you have finished your evidence or lodged your submission, for example on social media, will not be completely protected.